Hi, hope you're okay. So earlier this week we looked at some really good core strengthening exercises. So today we're going to complement that with looking at some effective lower back strengthening exercises. Now, there isn't the same amount of big muscular strapping in our lower back as we have in other areas of our body. So a lot of the time we will strengthen the lower back through strengthening other regions as well. So the core is one of those. So we're going to look at a couple of exercises that strengthen through the back, but also using muscles that help to provide strength and anchoring for the back, if that makes sense. So we're going to look at an all-time classic first, the bridge. Most of you will know this. So with these exercises, you do need to be able to safely access the floor, okay? You could do them on your bed. That should be okay, but it might be a little hard, a bit more wobbly, because obviously a mattress, unless it's quite firm, if you've got a really soft mattress, would be quite difficult. But you could always give it a go, all right? Because the last thing I want is any injuries getting on and off the floor. So the bridge, the first top thing to think about with the bridge is you should have absolutely nothing under your head. So I've took my hair down, because even a hair bubble would put my chin into flexion and get to my chest, or heading towards that way. So with nothing under your head, everything's nice and open. So with bridge, we have our hands by our side. We can engage our core to 30%. So to get back to the core video to understand why that's important. Okay, so get back engaged at 30%. And you roll the pelvis first. If I just take my hands out the way, so I roll my pelvis, okay, I'm not just bridging straight from here. I'm rolling, so my back's imprinted, okay? Got that 30%, and I'm going to drive that bridge high to as far as I feel comfortable. So here I'm strengthening my back, my glutes, my quadriceps, my hamstrings, and my core. Now if I want to increase this, I can take my hands away as well to work onto my balance system, and then lower it down. So with the bridge in real time, we roll, we lift it, hold for a nice 5 seconds at the top, and then lower down. If you prefer a more advanced option, doing a series of bridges, I like to do it to 8 to 10 bridges. I'll hold at the top my 5 seconds, but I won't fully lower. So this is called a hover bridge. So I've got this nice space here. So these muscles are still all engaged and working, and then I'll drive back up. So that's another little variation if you would like. So from here to strengthen into my lower back, I then go onto my front and I look at a dart. Now again, lots of lovely options for the dart. I know you can't quite see my toes, but they are flat against them, not on them, they're flat, okay? So option one, hands like so, and just lifting, but I'm still looking down, so there's no hyperextension through my neck, like so. Option two, hands by side, palms facing the ceiling, nose touching the floor or the mat, and up with or without hands. And then option three is we lift through with the legs as well, and replace the back down. Now with the dart, it can cause some pinching in the back, so if it's doing that, just take your option down a notch, okay? And a good 5 second hold on your lift, and you're going to look to do 5 or 6 darts. After that, the next area that I would always look to strengthen would be my gluteals, okay? And there is 1,010 ways to strengthen your glutes because they're such big, powerful, strong muscles, okay? So we're going to look at the clam today, just because it's a nice, safe option that I feel comfortable teaching sort of on this platform. So again, a little bit of core if you wish, and again, if you want, you can put a little bit of a lift through your waist just to engage your obliques. So it's not ridiculous, okay, it's just a little engagement, but you don't have to do that. And again, with the clam, I've got lots of options. So option one, hand against the floor, just to stop you rolling, and you just lift that top leg to where you're comfortable. Option two is exactly the same, elbow pointing to the ceiling, we lift that top leg, being careful that we don't roll, okay? And option three, feet in the air, toes and ankles together, and we exhale, and we inhale back if you want to bring some breathing into it as well, but you don't have to. Sometimes the reason the breathing's quite good to bring in is it just makes sure you're not going clam really quickly. It just makes sure you're getting that nice, slow, steady pace, so we're really engaging the muscles. Now with the clam, I like to do 10 to 15, making sure to do both sides. So after all that work, we need to put some stretches through, okay? So first, lower back stretch I do, just arms to the side, knees to each side, a good 10 to 15 seconds. I'm going to show you on one side so I don't bore you, and then a nice gluteal stretch just to make sure that those muscles have been elongated after they've worked. A good 10-second hold, 2 on each side. I hope that's useful. Any problems, do get in touch. It's always really important to keep our backs strong. They can be a little bit vulnerable, and if you are suffering, for goodness sake, I'm right here. Pop on in. I'll be very happy to help. Have a lovely day. Take care.